first rak'ah, I sneezed. And this is way back. So most likely this is my third, not my second. Or I recited Qul Huwallahu Ahad in my first rak'ah. And this is, you know, I still remember it. It's not that long. Okay? So most likely this is my second, not my third. Now, if that is the case, then whatever you think is heavier than the other, go for it and make the two sajda after taslim. Again, I got into doubt, but one of the two possibilities a little heavier than the other. Go for that heavier possibility and finish the salah in that respect, but do the two sajda after taslim. The second type of doubt, that you are completely uncertain. There is no clue. Is this my second or my third rak'ah? I don't have any clue. Then go for the less of the two. My second or my third, make it the second. I got in the doubt. Is this my third or my fourth? Make it the third. Okay, and finish the salah in that respect, but this time you make the two sajda before taslim. Okay?
Please say that again. In what respect you say the sujood before taslim?
No, I said, if you are uncertain, is it my second or my third? But most likely, I think my third rak'ah. Make it the third rak'ah. And finish the salah in that respect, but make the two sajda after taslim.
So in what, when do you make the sujood before taslim? In what case?
In case if you are totally uncertain. There is no clue. Is this my second or my third? There is no clue. I don't know. 50-50. It could be the second, it could be the third. If that is the case, then choose the less of the two. In this case, 2. Is it my second or my third? Make it the second rak'ah. Is this my third or my fourth? Make it the third. And finish the salah in that respect. And make the two sajda here before the taslim. Okay? Yes.
So we don't apply the rules of addition and subtraction and the
No, because here you are not certain. Because either you add or subtract it. But here you are in doubt. Did I add or subtract? Is it my second or my third? Now if that is the case, as I said, if it is totally uncertain and no clue, choose the less and make the two sajda before taslim. If you are not certain, but most likely, or you think one of the two possibilities heavier, then go for that possibility, but here you make the two sajda after taslim. And both cases were addressed by two different hadiths of the Prophet ﷺ. That's just one hadith says, the shaitan will come to you in the salah, and I'll tell you, remember this, remember this, remember this, until you are unaware how many you prayed, 2 or 3. He said if that is the case, قال فليبني على ما استيقن. Then you should build on what you are sure about, which means the less of the two, and then prostrate before taslim. In the other hadith he says فليتحرى, that if you get in doubt, then try to find which of the two possibilities is heavier. The one you think is heavier, go for it and prostrate after this. So both of them were addressed. Yes.
I'm really confused when you're saying in the two cases, two prostration before taslim and after taslim. I'm really confused on that.
طيب. Regarding the doubt, when you get into doubt, طيب, if you are totally uncertain, there is no clue, go for the less of the two possibilities, and make the two sajda before.
What two should they talking about?
Sujood as-sahw.
I thought that's what you do after the taslim, right?
No. In this case of doubt, we have two types of doubt. Okay. In both cases, you are uncertain, but in one of the two cases, the uncertainty is less than the other. Okay. The first case, if you are totally in doubt and there is no clue, choose the less number. Is it the second or the third? Make it the second, and finish the salah and make the two sajda before the taslim. Okay. Now, the second scenario, you are in doubt, but most likely this is my third. Still, I'm not sure. Is it the second or the third? I think most likely this is my third rak'ah. If you are in that situation, then make it the third, and then finish the salah and make the two sajda after the taslim. Inshallah, when you go back to the handout, it's spelled very clear. Okay? Is it okay? طيب. Now if the Imam here, this is about the mistakes of the Imam. Now if the Imam forgot to do a wajib in the Salah, for example, instead of sitting for the first tashahhud, he stood all the way up, we should follow him. But we need to say Subhanallah just to notify him, so he would be, he would make the two sajda before the taslim. طيب. طيب, if he forgot to do a rukun, a pillar, like for example, if the Imam forgot to read Fatiha, or if he forgot and made 3 sajdas, and he made the first sajda, Allahu Akbar, the second sajda, Allahu Akbar, then he did a third sajda, you should not follow him. Okay? But you have to say Subhanallah to notify your Imam. Okay? طيب. If you join, and of course he has to do 2 sajda after tasneem to, for that mistake. طيب. If you join the jama'ah in the middle, yes, this happens a lot. I joined the jama'ah in the middle. I joined the jama'ah in the second rak'ah of the salah. Now, then the Imam made sujood al-sahw. Now, if he made sujood al-sahw before the tasneem, then I have to follow him. Okay? Like, what if he made the tasneem and then he did 2 rak'at right after that? Like, I joined the jama'ah in the middle of the salah. The Imam made the tasneem, then after that he made 2 sajdas. What should I do? Now, once the Imam made the tasneem, I have to stand up. Finish my salah. I should not worry about the 2 sajdas. Now, here is the case. Now, if you were present at the time when the Imam made the mistake, then after your own tasneem, you made 2 sajda. If you are not present at that time, then you are not required to make those 2 sajda. Okay? Again, if you join the salah in the middle, and after the Imam made tasneem, he prostrated twice for sahw. Now, you should not follow him. Just once he made the tasneem, stand up. Finish your salah. And after your own tasneem, you make 2 sajdas if you were present at the time when the Imam, if the Imam made the mistake in the 3rd rak'ah, where you are present, then after your own tasneem, you make the 2 sajdas. But if this mistake happened in the first rak'ah, and you were not present, you did not join the jama'ah at that time, you are not required to make sujood as-sahw.
Sheikh,
Okay.
yes. I think this is very common. When the Jama is going on, the Imam is leading the prayer. If you are coming at the 3rd rak'ah,
How do you?
and then how many times you can do the tasahud
Okay.
in those cases?
طيب.
Like a 4 rak'ah, and you came in the 3rd, so you have to do that, so you have to sit down twice.
طيب.
So would you recite the tasahud?
Yes. I have a question from one of the sisters regarding this issue. My plan was to delay it when we get to Salatul Jama'ah, but since it's a question asked by many people, inshallah I will address it now. Now, look, if you join the Jama'ah, the part of the Salah that you catch with your Imam, this is the beginning of your Salah. Example, if I join the Imam in the 2nd rak'ah of Salat al-Maghrib. Now the 2nd rak'ah of the Imam is my 1st rak'ah. The 3rd rak'ah of the Imam is my 2nd rak'ah. Once the Imam makes the tasneem, I have to stand up to do my 3rd rak'ah. This means that I will stand up and recite Fatiha only, and then sit down and make the tashahhud and tasneem. Okay? Now in this salah, I would end up making tashahhud 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I joined him in the 2nd rak'ah. He sat down because I have to sit down. He's my Imam. I cannot act, different than him. Sitting down, should I just pause or say the tashahhud? You say the tashahhud. Because there is no place in the salah where you keep silent. You either listening to the Imam or you are reading. So you sit down and read the tashahhud. And the second time, you would sit with him in the 3rd rak'ah, which is your 2nd rak'ah, you sit the tashahhud again. And upon completion of the Imam Salah, you have to stand up and do your 3rd rak'ah, in which you have to sit again for tashahhud and make taslim. So the general principle here, whatever you catch with the Imam is the beginning of your Salah. Because the Prophet ﷺ says, فَمَا أَدْرَكْتُمْ فَصَلُّوا وَمَا فَاتَكُمْ فَأَتِمُوا. Whatever you caught with the Imam, pray. Whatever you missed, make up.
So that should, so it means that middle salah should be my that middle rak'ah and then the salah will be finished, and I would stand up and
Yeah,
start
do that.
from the beginning.
No, no, no. No, you do what now.
First rak'ah.
What you, for example, I joined the imam in the second rak'ah. Now, the second rak'ah of the imam is my first rak'ah. Okay? The third rak'ah of Maghrib of the imam is my second rak'ah. So once he finishes the salah, I will stand up to do my third rak'ah. Just exactly like you do your third rak'ah when you pray Maghrib. You read Fatiha and then you make ruku', sujood, tashahhud, taslim. That's it. And this is the answer for the sister question because they asked the same question. Yes.
In a Maghrib prayer, I joined the Imam and Jama in the third rak'ah.
Okay.
I missed the first two.
Okay.
Right? So I joined the third rak'ah. So after third rak'ah, Imam said and do tashahhud, so I do it with them.
Yes.
And then when he says Taslim, I have to get up to complete my other two.
Yes.
And the other two, do I have to sit in both, or do I have to?
Right. Now he joined the imam in the third rak'ah.
Yeah.
Now the imam's third rak'ah is your first rak'ah.
First rak'ah.
So once the imam makes taslim, you stand up to do your second rak'ah. How
Right.
do you do the second rak'ah? You recite Fatiha and you start surah and you say it out loud. And then you sit for the tashahhud. Okay? Then you stand up for your third rak'ah, which you say it quietly and you read Fatiha only. And then you make ruku', sujood, tashahhud and taslim.
So still I am doing three tashahhud.
Yes. Yes. The first one, you do it because you have to follow the imam. Yeah. Yes.
How about when we meet the imam already in sujood, we count it as a rak'ah?
No. You count the rak'ah only if you caught the imam before standing up from the ruku'. Okay? But if I don't know if you can cover this in sujood salat al-jama'ah or not. But if you enter the masjid and the imam in any position, you have to join him. If he's in sujood, don't wait for him to raise up. Okay, make takbir al-ihram while you're standing up and then join him. But you should not count it because he is in sujood.
But Sheikh, let's say somebody joined the Sheikh in the fourth rak'ah, let's say Salatul Asr. Right?
Okay.
So then the Imam makes the taslim and then the person stands up. So, but will it be mistake? Because there are opinions that say that you stand up because tashahhud should be every two rak'ah. So once you sit down, right, then this is the fourth rak'ah. I join in the fourth rak'ah of the Salatul Asr. Imam make the taslim, I stand up. Then I finish my Fatiha and followed by a surah. Then I pray another two rak'ah. Then I do my tashahhud and then I do another last.
Two rak'ah.
So I joined in the fourth rak'ah. The Imam said the taslim. I stood up and then prayed two more rak'ah before I do my second tashahhud. So third is done. And I do another at the end. It will be a mistake because I know that there are opinions to do
No,
that.
but this is a question like the brother's question. That you will end up doing three tashahhud in
No,
the salah.
that's I mean that's fine. I mean I have no issue about that, but I see there are opinions in which case one opinion would say that because as you said that this is you join in the fourth rak'ah, so that's his first rak'ah. Then you stand up after taslim, you pray the second rak'ah,
Yes.
and then you sit again. So basically you fist in the first and second, right? But the other opinion say you join in the fourth, so you sit with the imam as before with the taslim. Then you do not do tashahhud for the next two.
Yeah. Taib,
What is the-
I got your point. This is the opinion of the Maliki that whatever you caught with the imam is the end of your salah. So you do it backward. Okay? And they base this because the hadith I mentioned earlier that فَمَا أَدْرَكْتُمْ فَصَلُّوا, whatever you caught with the imam, pray. وَمَا فَاتَكُمْ فَأَتِمُّوا, whatever you miss, then you have to complete.
Right.
Now there is another version of this hadith that says whatever you miss, faqdu, make it up. So based on that, the Maliki and other scholars they said what you catch with the imam is the end of your salah. Okay, this is why you do it this way. Okay, but this is not the stronger opinion because the version that says fa'atimmu is stronger. It's mentioned in Al-Bukhari and Muslim. It's very strong than the other, strong and sound more than the other one. Okay, now. Following this version, فَأَتِمُّ means whatever you caught with the imam would be the beginning of your salah. This is one thing. Secondly, it's very easy because you just keep counting. This is my first rak'ah, second rak'ah, then you know what to say in each rak'ah.
But
Even you end up, doing 3 tashahhud. You do this third tashahhud because, because you are following the imam. Yeah.
But continue the first example. Let's say somebody joining the Maghrib on the third rakah, right? So in a Maghrib Salah, the first 2 rakah we do the Fatiha followed by a surah.
Yes.
On the third we don't. We only say the Fatiha, right?
Yes.
If I follow the Maliki, let's say I finish the third, then I stand up for 2.
Yeah.
In both of them I can say the Fatiha followed by a surah. But
Yes.
if I follow the first one, meaning
One
I pray the
only.
last,
Yeah.
the third, then the Imam will do the taslim, I stand up,
Yes.
I do the Fatiha and a surah, then I sit down on the second,
Yes.
my second,
Yes. And there is
and then I stand at the back, then I am,
read Fatiha only. Yes.
you see,
I-
then I'm not doing the additional surah, but in the 2, I
Yeah,
can
you don't do it because this is your normal Maghrib prayer in the third rak'ah. You don't do.
But I did it with the Imam on the third, I didn't.
Alas. Yeah, but as long as look, the part that you did with the imam, you don't have any choice but to follow the imam. But once you stand up, then you do the salah regularly. Like I stood up for my second rak'ah, then I read Fatiha and the surah. Then I stood up for the third rak'ah, I read Fatiha only. But yes, Ilahi.
But you are missing one surah, brother.
Taib, you miss it. Why? What makes you missing the first?
See, if Imam,
Because you are following the imam, right?
Or iqtidai to wage al imam. That's it.
Yeah, you are following the
No,
imam. The imam will take care of that.
No, he's talking about, you see, when you join the Imam on the third rakah of a Maghrib, right?
Yes.
So he's saying that surah, that's actually, I was trying to
Yes,
say
because
that,
in
you're
that
not saying
rak'ah.
the additional, so you are only in that rak'ah, we are reading with the Imam the Fatiha only.
Yes.
But if you then sit on the second, and then stand up on the third, then you missing the additional, so that's his, we are talking about.
But even if you miss reading the surah, it's not a problem. Because
Yes,
the
because I
imam-
have fun.
sometimes, brother, you might miss the entire Fatiha. Like if you join the imam in this position,
Yeah.
you count it, even you don't.
Right.
This is blessing from Allah. Allah will count it for you a full rak'ah without reading a Fatiha. So yes, this is.
I just want to be clear, if the imam is, he's completed the salah,
Yes.
and before you stand up, should you wait until he gives both taslim?
MashaAllah, this is a very good point. I forgot to mention this. Type the point from the sister here. If you join the imam in the middle of the salah, okay, after the imam taslim, you have to stand up to finish your salah. Okay, she said that you need to sit down until the imam make both taslimas. Then you should stand up. This is very important. Many people they make this mistake.
So, but that is correct.
Huh?
Wait till he does both taslims before you
Yes.
stand up.
You know why? Because making both taslimas, you're being the safe side that the imam is fully out of the salah. Because some scholars they said the both taslimas are required. Okay, so don't rush. Because some people once he said salam alaikum they stood up. No, wait until he makes both taslimas then you stand up. Now the mistakes of the
We'll take a break for Asr prayer.
Okay, khalas. What
No,
time?
that's
is
4
it?
o'clock.
4 o'clock?
We can go.
طيب, just 10 minutes inshallah. طيب, the mistakes of the imam, of the ma'moom. If you made a mistake behind the imam, let me just طيب. طيب, inshallah I will just compress this here and طيب. Now if you made a mistake while you are muqtadi of the imam, like if you missed one